Stephen King once said that of all the movie adaptations of his work, there was only one that ever truly scared him, and that's the original Pet Semetary. This movie hits you like an Orinco truck and grinds you under the tires with a message of grief, and the movie rose from the dead several times to get into production. In fact, Stephen King almost never let this movie out of the desk drawer. King had the idea for the story after his daughter's cat Stucky was hit by a truck. King had to bury the cat and tell his daughter that the cat was now in the pet cemetery behind the rental house in Orano. And after a few days, King thought, what if instead of it was a pet, it was one of my own kids? He wrote the story in typical King fashion, quick, but his family and friends hated it. Even for the master of horror, it was too bleak. He even stated it was too much for him, and while the book's sinister evil would eventually grow on him enough to adapt into a screenplay, King only published it to get out of a contract with Doubleday Publishing. But a movie adaptation was out of the question. Hollywood was done with King after a string of movies like Christine, Cujo, and Maximum Overdrive. But during a writer's strike in the late 80s, executives at Paramount were desperate for new content. Stephen King had written the script already for the movie, so the movie was quickly greenlit, and Mary Lambert, the movie's director, went off to Bangor, Maine, where they shot the movie in King's own playing